all, when I saw that letter, let me even say uh, the level of the kind of concentrations this administration, that is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administrations, focus on trying, no matter how it is, to stop this passive protest is so alarming. They are so scared. There is a lot of actions that are coming in. Okay, you see, in 2012, APC even included himself, His Excellency, Mr. President, supported and backlash PDP. They use every available propaganda to propagate against PDP government. So I was so in shock this time around to see that APC are so scared. They are using traditional rulers. They are using what we call Islamic clerics. They are using pastors. They are using all means, manner of action to stop these protests. They are even trying to deny the inflation statistics that are even coming from the same government, that is MBS. So a lot of things will not be surprised before 1st of August. They will even declare what we call it what we call it state of emergency in the country so that they will not allow anybody to come out. So I was not surprised when I see the letter from the what we call the Oba of Benin, and I'm quite sure they are trying to use the influence that this man is a well-respected, what we call it, one of the traditional rulers respected across the country, not only in Edo State, not only in the south, south, in the whole federation. People are listening to him. In fact, let me say these things to you. Let me give you an example. In 2019, before the dethronement of Sanusi Lamidi Sanusi as Emir of Kano, I was at Government House that time. I was in APC, Kano Government House and Africa House. We went there uh, in our way to go and see the former governor then, that is Ganduje. We were fortunate to meet Ova of Benin. He arrived together with Sanusi at African House in the presence of millions of people. Let me even say on the national TV. Ova of Benin pleaded on behalf of Sanusi with Ganduji not to dethrone Sanusi Lamidi Sanusi. Ganduji came out and said, yes, we are not going to dethrone him, it's this, and that. After him winning his Supreme Court verdict and declaring him the winner of the, what we call it, winner of the 2019 general election. Just a week after, Ganduji, the same Ganduji, dethroned Sanusi Lamidi Sanusi. And this time around, they are trying to use the same man to bring him on board on their own seats. Please, as a traditional ruler, people are listening to you. Please talk on behalf and plead on behalf of the government. So this will tell you that APC are so desperate. Whatever they have done in the past has been instructed and been used against them by Nigerians, not even the opposition. I don't even consider PDP and the Labour Party or any other political party or opposition to this government. The people that are opposing the government now are Nigerians, the people themselves. So that will tell you that no matter whatever they are going to do, whatever they are doing in order to halt the planned national peaceful protest is not going to work. So that letter, originally it originated from that office because they are trying, no matter how it is, to use him, to use his the respect that the people are even looking towards him as a role model, to use his office in order to calm down Nigerians. But I'm telling you, calming down Nigerians, we are not doing this protest on our behalf. Like say, let me say for example, I'm not going to join the protest just because of me, myself as Jamil Subi, because I'm contented, my business is doing well, I'm doing my work perfectly, I don't have any problem. but I am looking at the situations of my people. Zamfara states, Sokoto states, Katsina states, all the federations where we are being disturbed, kidnapped on daily basis, economic hardship being implemented based on the policies of the federal government. So this is the reasons why this protest must hold. And I plead with all Nigerians, let's do the protest in a peaceful manner, no touching of any government equipment. Let's follow due process and do the protest in peace. Don't allow anybody to provoke you to go and attack any government facilities or any private facilities. Do it in a peaceful way. Express your anger. Let the government come back to its senses and take actions that they have been doing for the last 1 week when Nigerians have started to threaten them that they are coming out to protest. Thank you. I yield the mic.
All right, thank you so much. Good morning, everybody, once more. Thanks for passing by. Good to see you guys here today. I want to know, those from Edo State, where is King Shu? I want to know if that thing actually came from that palace because all this social media, I know that people use Oba get headed and this thing now just right from a two things there, you know. So I want to confirm from those living in Edo State if that letter that I saw this morning actually came from that palace. I know we know because I know they're reaching out to all these traditional rulers just to make sure that this protest doesn't hold. You know, this peaceful protest doesn't hold. But I still want to confirm from those from Edo State. Let us get the information on ground from them. Eh? Thank you so much. Prince, don't you we speak on my space. You're welcome. Oba, I could hear from you first, I beg.
Oh, yes, so good afternoon, people. I hope you can all hear me.
Loud and clear.
Thank God. Okay. Femi Ononuga, Muhammad. Good
I greet you.
good afternoon. Uh, to each and everyone on this space, to the previous speaker, I greet each and every one of you. So, yeah, just by the permission of Femi Ononuga, I just wanted to say, I saw the letter that was written, and I think I don't want to speculate. That's the thing. I don't want to speculate because there are many doctored, what's it called, documents. But as I've seen, like from the way leaders that what's it called, from elected leaders to traditional leaders, they've been appealing to people to not come out. I think this is one of the this shows that we are rightly um, taking the steps as we should take it. And as you know, me, I don't believe, if you ask me, I don't believe that our traditional rulers should be used. But I feel like we all know the Nigeria that we are in now, where money can has been seen, or government has now taken over. What's it called? The process of being ahead of our traditional rulers. So I think now probably they've lobbied, as you know, APC people. This is what they do. When they are in government, they don't want people to protest. But when they were in the opposition, they expressed their grievances with violence, with every by any means necessary. They were out to do whatever they wanted to do. But I just want to say, I think specifically when you started, Femi Ononuga, when you started, you spoke about the Oro Festival that was in Lagos. Yes, those are the things that we see. I'm not surprised, to be very honest. I'm not surprised. As I said again, they are trying all they can to make sure that the protests will not, because of course they are scared. And I always say it, I've been asking ever since the news of the protest has come out. I feel like even when we all know collectively that these people, especially those that we have, especially those holding the affairs of the country, like the presidency, if they were not properly elected, or if we say they're not being elected by the people, are they able to understand the grievances of the people? Are they able to understand the people? Because these are people that they the people generally did not come together to choose. They fought their way to power by means that are questionable. So how do we? Why do we think demanding these things of them? Why do we believe that they would what's it called? They would sort of give in to these demands? Because I feel like, uh, of course, they are not there for the people. These people are there for themselves. But that's another issue for another day. But I just want to say, I think moving forward, before the next 5 days or 6 days before the protest, I think we'll see many outpouring. And like as the my previous speaker said, he said that of course there'll be means to sabotage the protest, like calling for a state of emergency. These are things that these are tactics that uh, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is quite familiar to. These are the things that they will always do, they will always put in place because, as they said, these are vile people. They are looking to suppress the people, they are looking to put measures in place for the people not to come. And like I said, this is very, very good step for us to come in place. As far as I'm concerned, we don't have any for Yorubas, I will say they've rubbished the old traditional system. If this is what if this is true, of course, especially the Oro Festival. I think they've rubbished the whole thing, and I'm really proud that the whole beating and the whole vandalizing of the Oba's palace back in 2020 happened because we now see that these people are just pawns. They're just tools in the hands of these government people because of course we as far as we know we hold our traditional leaders at very high esteem because of how they are pragmatic they are, how they hold governments to what's it called, how they make them account. But now we see that these governments are the one putting them in and sort of it has sort of reduced the values that we see that they exhibit. So and it's not just from the Yorubas, like Jamilu said, the position of the Sanusi. I'm just rounding up. The position of the Sanusi when we saw Gandu J come out and then uh, what's it called, sack a king in the north. That's what we are witnessing. We're witnessing the tarnishing of our traditional values and all of that. But then that, I'll just keep it up. But I know for sure that this present government, they are not just appealing on the ground. They are making steps. They are trying all available options to sabotage. And I feel like no matter how you want to say this protest will be peaceful, I'm going to say categorically and specifically on this space that you cannot have a protest that will be peaceful to move this country forward, no matter how we say. I feel like even when the people will not be, what's it called, would not be moved to make or get anything violent. I feel like from the security agencies that we've seen and from how far they have been positioning themselves tactically around the countries, we should expect some violence here and there, and that would be the core value of the protest. That's they're not scared of people coming out; they're scared of how the protest will turn out to be, and it's not something that we can decide. It has been decided already. So yeah, that's just all I want to say about the traditional rulers that we have right now in Nigeria, as well as the protests moving forward. So yeah, we should see means to suppress the people, and as well as the people are they are we are level-headed already. We feel like there's everything to fight for. It's either now or never. So yeah, thank you so much, Femi Ononuga. Looking forward to what's it called, to the petition that has been written against you by
Ideally be taken and let it be that Tinubu is the one who is the leader of this August protest. So he's the one who is trying to motivate us to protest. So he's our leader. That video, at least he said everything is there. So to me, on the protest ground in the north, in the south, in the west, they can translate it. Then let them make it like a national anthem song first. They will say our leader, before we commence the protest, our leader want to speak to us and to the government. So they will play that video loud and clear so that people will know that it is Tinubu that is protesting about bad government and bad insecurity, corruption. because everything the citizens want to protest, he has said it all, and quoting verbatim from him. So those who are against the protest that will say, why do you want to protest? Tinubu has said all that they need to protest is there, and he is the one saying it by himself. So it is a simple thing as that. So my northern brothers, if they ask you why do you want to protest, tell them that the current president is the current head of the protesters. So he is the one saying hunger and everything is too much. Let them come out to protest. So they will just play the video. It's there. Go to children timeline, you will see it clearly. That is the real game. My South brothers, that's the same thing. My Eastern brothers, same thing. Tinubu is the leader and the head of the protest. The video is there. And all your demands are even in that video. And you can add. It's just simple as that. Then finally, I want to put this. Let me tell you one bitter truth. The reason why they are scared of any protest is because they have been the hack enemy and the hack sponsors of protest. So what they have planted is coming back to them because they have failed. So that is why they are doing all they can to stop the protest. How? You can see them trying to appeal to the Northerners, knowing fully well that if they use some Jimsty quotes from the Quran, they respect so much to say no this, based on that, those will stop protesting. Why those people are dying of hunger? The Southwest, they see how they can, South, they see how they want to use the kings, the obas, and whoever who they believe they respect so much to deceive, to fine-tune this thing so that people will not come out to protest. Then concerning the Southwest majorly, I imagine when people are now twisting narrative that those who want to protest want to destroy properties and this. If truly you are a true Nigerian, whether you are bigotry or not, if you are enlightened enough, you should tell yourself this truth. If you want to protest, they should request the government to give maximum adequate security to the citizens who are aggrieved to come out in their numbers to protest, and we will organize people to protect them and protect property. So any individual that they find irrespective of his tribe, religion, wherever he come from, that want to steal or do anything, that person should be dealt with very well. Anyone who carry arms to attack peaceful protesters, he is the enemy and is the one who want to propagate anarchy. That is the one the Nigerian army, Nigerian police, DSS, everybody should attack and deal with and throw to prison. Not innocent protester, but rather they are taught to be that ones who want to cause anarchy. To me, you are the ones who is allowing anarchy or who allow anarchy. Why? You fail to do your job and you fail to do the right thing, which you know, but in turn, you want to act the innocent citizens who are demanding you to do the right thing. You want to call them the ones who want to destroy properties. If you are enlightened enough, it's simple. Tell the police to protect you. Let them come out in their numbers and form a cycle around the protesters in a convoy, well kitted and armed. No external body will come in, and you will see that the protest will be peaceful each day as long as it lasts. But that is not their aim. So to me, the people who is pointing fingers at you that you are the enemy, they are the real aggressors. Then finally, how long will you use tradition to stop people who are hungry? I was telling somebody on a space, my brother, before I can state it clearly, I used to buy turkey 1-2 kilo to cook and I will eat. Sometimes I buy gizzard to eat. Then I buy this in turkey. I mean, so this fish, Titus fish. As I'm talking to you now, for the past how many months, the only fish I can confidently buy and have been eating is panla, dry one. I dare not cross chicken, turkey. If I try it, my salary is gone. My salary initially for transportation, my transport salary for a month was 6,000 naira before. Now it has risen to 19,800 in a month. So, in fact, where I used to sometimes I want to buy food to eat. Before I used to buy a full plate of food for 700. Now it is 1,400. Two semo and two meat. The meat, I'm telling you, the size of my blockhouse is bigger than that meat. The semo, my palm swallow each semo once. Your gods of Oro did not come to my aid as I'm paying transport every day. My salary has not been increased. I cannot buy chicken anymore. The gods of Oro did not know my plight to help me. You are telling me that I don't have right to cry as a human being and as a citizen that I am hungry, a being power, that Oro will shut me down. The gods must be mad. That's why they say the gods are crazy. What kind of citizens is this? I'm telling you, I am so pained to the extent I am beginning to feel that the disgruntled, poverty-stricken, mentally deranged few citizens, it's better you leave them and let us join the political criminal wagons, the likes of Godwin Akpabi and others. Let's keep eating the national cake and eat it dry on the head of this disgruntled element, and let us see who will suffer more. If everybody chooses to be politically slaves, we will see who will fight for the dead downtrodden. This country, my brother, Satan is 10 times better than us. Satan cannot educate some citizens that are daft in their destiny. Protect life and properties. Rather, if you are a real true son of the soil, you will say you are welcome to protest. All we will do, we are going to organize our youth, non-indigenous and indigenous, to protect each facilities so that migrants will not destroy your properties. We will protect everything. That is a true Omo Oluabi, not the one saying you are invoking Oro. You are hungry. And after 4 years or maximum 8 years, when another tribe take over power, the likes of Daddy Dio will protest that he want to burn Zenith Bank, allegedly for his own tweet. He will protest that Jonathan is stupid. He will keep protesting and will keep tweeting. But today, he's no longer tweeting and putting such because he is eating the crumbs. Then after 4 years or 8, what will become of you? I'm running up. What will become of you?
In fact, you can even buy abeg, you don't
should not protest. You should say nobody should go out.
to review nationally.
I know as there was so the woman. They went to Asia yesterday. They burn houses, they killed people, they burn markets, and some people, I know some people slept outside yesterday. And there's another community again, they wrote letter that they are coming too. I don't know why Nigerian military have turned many communities to every day people will be running away from their home. You see women. I was watching the video because he later after that call, he sent some videos to me. You see women, they were crying, running away from their house, courtesy of Nigerian military. It's so crazy. Oh. I don't know what is happening in this country, honestly. I don't know why these people will just be causing people pains, going to villages, protest, who can do anything just to get what they want. You did protest 2012. You did occupied Nigeria. Nobody died. Only one overzealous police officer that died, that shot somebody. Apart from that, nobody died. And that protest, nobody threatened you not to do protest. Nobody disturbed us now to by the nobody stopped them. This was the same time Brazil president went into office. And you can go to Brazil and make inquiries and come back to Nigeria and make inquiries. I know that Nigeria is still far in terms of development, but a thriving country that is developing, you are battling with the economy. Sometimes you go and be comparing yourself that with people that have built themselves to a point that before the economy will shake, it will be so hard. A lady was making a speech the other day on a space. She was trying to talk that some praise.
Sorry, is anyone speaking, please?
Sorry, what do you say?
Sorry, is anyone speaking?
Yes, I'm speaking now. You're not hearing me.
Can you guys hear me?
Are not using private jets. One useless APC man that was staying in Canada was not telling him that. Can't you see that Canada Prime Minister bought a private jet? Can't you see that China, this one bought a private jet? I was asking, the girl was asking her, can you compare Canada with Nigeria? You see, person where they all right. You, whenever chop food, you want go they compare yourself. Do you know things that we are trying to sort out in this country? We said, stop the West, address the nation. You refuse. We said, okay, let's do a peaceful protest. You started with counter protest. You will give us one counter protest. From there, you started with police threatening. Now you don't give threatening this morning. The next one, Oro. The next one, Oba don't give a letter. What is all these things? Since Tinubu go to office, since Tinubu become the president of Nigeria, he have never called a press conference for one day. Imperfect. Just give me a few minutes. I'm hearing you.
My military now give warning, not army. My military.
Military and army, they are still the same thing, my man.
They are not the same thing. If you come military,
Okay.
they remove Navy and orders for Air Force.
Okay. Now, since you became the president of Nigeria, you have never for one day granted a press interview. You have never for one day at least addressed the nation on pressing issues. I keep saying it since 1 week here. Every day I come to space, I say, can't this man address the nation? Can't he come for a roundtable meeting? Can't he address some of all these pressing issues? Can't he address some things, remove some things, cut down some things? We know that we are dealing with people. No, they don't want that. What they are trying to, yesterday, Hope was trying to tell you that what are your demands for the protest? That we don't need to do protests. We don't need. Do you need to? Are you not seeing the demand in your front? Is the demand not facing you? Why are these people like this? So let me know waste people's time. What I'm trying to say is this. All this rigmarole these people are doing, patching here and there, patching here and there, it will never help. It is rather, it is escalating the anger of the people. It is escalating it is provoking people. You are making people look stupid. The time whereby you play politics in everything have gone. That time don't go. People don't wake up. People are awake now. Everybody is awake. You don't come and start politicizing everything. This politics people are doing will not solve the problem of this country. It can never. Rather, it will escalate everything. The best thing to do, I will advise APC. I know say they know they hear something. I know say devil don't cover their ear. They know they hear. Their own be say they want make that thing where they want to do. They think say they could do them. Trust me, if wanna do them, anything we wanna see for this country, no problem. We are coming out for peaceful protest. We are coming out to pass a message to you people. But if people think that you can use counter protest and come and destabilize everything, no problem. But if you say this country ablaze, it is you people that it will burn, because you people will start looking for where to hide. This country is for all of us. We will not run away for you people. Rather, it is you people that are close to your grave that will run away for us. Call for a conference, call for a national, call for a more press conference and press briefing and address the nation. You, President Mohamed Tinubu or President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, address Nigerians, address angry Nigerians, address the nation, attend to the urgent need as soon as possible so that all these things will not escalate to something else. All these things you people are doing, APC will know your strategies. This time around, it will not work because you are dealing with angry Nigerians. You cannot play politics on the head of an angry man. Nigerians are angry. Thank you.
Imperfect, please, can I ask you a question? I don't want to give a submission. I just want to ask Rimaz a question, please.
Okay.
Rimaz, please. Rimaz, sorry. Good morning, everyone. Imperfect, good day. I just want to ask you, the place you said the military sent later that they were coming, can you name the community, please, for their own safety, so that they can maybe make his where the sun still shines, please?
I will. Should I send that to your DM or should I say it?
Yeah, if possible. Yeah, if possible, you can send it to me. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on in Nigeria, but I asked you this question: Who is the House of Rep member from that region? Who is their senator? Anyway,
Their senator, I think that place is in under Olo Diocese, but it's in Anambra State. Because the priest there is my very good friend. He told that place they are under Olo Diocese, right? But their this
that's
thing is
Okigwu area now. That's Olu Okigwu. That's what do you call it?
Asia
That's
side. That's
Asia. That
that.
place.
But
About
it's the
people are
neighboring community
from
where they
Fen
send
now
that letter, say they are coming. Now,
to
if you hear
Anambra
what
State.
he was saying yesterday, if they see youth, they will shoot. If you see you, if they see you, if they see military one run, they will shoot at. Now, father was telling me yesterday that they don't go to markets again. There was a time he ran away from the parish, and he was in my house for a long time now. There was a time they carried his car safe. That man is living in fear in that place. I told him, why not tell Bishop to remove you? And he said, my brother, what will I do? One, these people are so.
Okay.
If you go to that place, nobody they come
Okay.
church again.
All right.
They
Thank
don't
you.
run finish.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ovier, are you there? Over to you, please.
Okay. Thank you, Femi Onanuga Mohammed. Thank you for hosting us again. Let me just make my submission. You see this issue of Oba coming out. In fact, it is not only the Oba. According to the letter, they said the Traditional Council of Nigeria. But I think the Oba is their chairman and all of that, and he came out to plead. He just made his own point of view. It's not that like what Big Shoe said. We are not be forced. We are not be coerced. It's left for us to listen to him or not. And he has to do what if those guys they have lived their life. We that still have a long life as God spare us and our children. We know what we will do. So let them just keep saying and all of that and all of that. And the truth is, you see this issue now. This especially, I think my brother Jamilu was saying peaceful protest. With the way these guys are going, they have their plans. Probably there might be, in fact, not there will be shootouts on protesters, peaceful protesters. There will be talks and all of that. So I don't know. Jamilu is not in the speaker section, but I will just throw it open as a question while I make my submission that yes, what can we do about that? Because if you are going to shoot protesters, if you are going to be using togri, we are not just going to be sitting and be watching and say, it's a peaceful protest. Why they do all what they are doing to us? That might, in fact, that can lead to anarchy. So for those people that are here, especially those government people, and even if they are militaries here, DSS here, please, the only begging we will beg is we were meaning Nigerians. We are not coming out to fight. But probably if they feel they have their own ways and all of that, they should know that Nigerians have been pushed to the war. And in fact, this is not 2020 whereby they did and everybody scattered. In fact, people are ready to make sacrifices of their lives. So that is one thing they should know. And talking about this military and all of that, that the military have issued a statement, all of that, they know what they are doing. And I can't wait August 1st. We will tell them that we hold this country together. And this Oro festival, I was in a space and it was really dealt with. Because some of these guys they say some stuffs and all of that, and one of the guys there was talking about Oro when they consult Oro and all of that it can do. And my question is it that this their Oro? Because according to every part of Nigeria I know, even from my own place, I know that if you are doing if you want to do a festival, there are specific time of the year whereby festivals are done. In my community in Delta State, when we want to do a festival, there is a 7 days. We do it for 7 days, and that 7 days nobody goes out, no market, and everybody is aware before that day because that day is marked that this is the period, this month, this is when we do our festival and all of that. If you go to the Igbo, the same thing. So I don't know why is it that their Oro comes out. Okay, for instance, they even did one Oro May. This may that pass now, and they want to do. So I don't even know how many times they do their Oro. So, but we know that it is all politically motivated and all of that and all of that. So we don't even care about their Oro. People that will come out in that houses, they will come out where I am, and we are going to come out and all of that. So what I will say is we are not backing down. We know what we want. They are afraid and they are trying to make us afraid. There is a saying that who they come, they fear, who they go, they fear. So them they fear, we they fear because they are just making trust. They are just seeing the beginning, but in fact both us and the government, we don't even know where it's going to end. This protest we are embarking on. But as we say, it's a peaceful protest. And from what we are saying, from all the threats and everything, we know that it's not going to be a peaceful protest. So we are not calling for violence, but definitely if violence comes, probably the Nigerians will not allow us to just be told here and there and here and there. There might be some reactions. I'm just saying that. So, my brother Jamilio, I know, yes, you are trying to say there will be peaceful, but with the kind of threat that have come out within this period of time for this protest, I assured you that they are not going to be this thing. And they keep talking about this, they are Lagos, Lagos, Lagos. We know, and I keep saying it. We know the people that burn down places. It was Yoruba people, indigenes for that matter, that burned down this thing. We know the people that stole the staffs of the Oba. They were talk that were hired by government that were doing stuffs. We know in fact, Femi Falana said it on national TV that it was government that made what happened in Lagos to happen. And we saw how some of these guys carted away with stuff. It was not Nigerians, it was the talk they sponsored. In fact, some of those talks, pictures are there, they were still the same talks that were used in the same 2023 politics in Lagos. So we know they are antecedent. They are just trying to pin it on tribe and all of that. But right now, we are more united because hunger has united us, insecurity has united us. For instance, even if you are in the north, you are not facing hunger, for instance, you might facing insecurity. Even if you are in the south, you are not facing hunger, you are not facing insecurity. Hunger is dealing with you. High cost of living is so all of these things are uniting us. And with one voice, we are coming to say that yes, this process is going to hold. If they like, let them use every strategy they have. Thank you. I eat.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Can I go?
Okay, go ahead with that.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody on the space, and it's good afternoon from here. Thank you, thank you. I I want to differ from what everybody is saying, and I want you people to just listen to me. Just 1 minute. I want to make something. I want to understand something. I believe this issue of Oro in Lagos was first mentioned in a space hosted by Segalink. It was Segalink was the person that said that Lagos State is going to start their Oro. And the next thing we saw was a handle, Lagos State something something, and he posted it and it went viral. I want to ask anybody on this space, have anybody on this space seen any official statement from the Oba of Lagos or the associations of Oba in Lagos or the Lagos state government that they are going to host Oro? That is one. If anybody have gone to any spaces, any of these pages, official handles of this Obas or the official handle of Lagos state government or the traditional rulers in Lagos of that local.
Hello? Let me drop.
That this thing of Oro was first mentioned in Segaling's space. He was the one that first made mention of Oro in Lagos. And it was followed by a viral tweet by a handle named the Lagos something. which is not any official handle of any Lagos state government. That handle is just of a guy that is making PR on Twitter and finding his daily bread. I have taken my time to go to handles of the Oba of Lagos, the traditional palace of Elegushi. I have gone to all those handles on Lagos state government official handles to see if I can see the same statement talking about Oro, and I have not seen any. What does it mean? One, that it is a propaganda and it's not official. There is nothing like Oro in Lagos officially by any Oba or any government. This thing was organized by Segalink and some youth to scare people away. Up till now, nobody has officially endorsed it from the Obas or Lagos state government. So it is a rumor. It is a rumor. And that is the truth. If anybody has contrary opinion to counter with proof that any traditional institute in Lagos have authorized it or posted in their handle, they should please come up with it. That is number one. Number two, I need you people to notice the letter from the Oba of Benin. This is a memo sent from the presidency to all traditional rulers to plead with their people. The only people responding to this memo are the people from the south, the traditional rulers from the south. Has anybody seen any traditional ruler from the north push such statement to their people? I want people to prove me wrong. There is no single handle from any traditional ruler from the north that have laid out any statement cautioning people not to come and peacefully protest. None so far. It is people from the south, either the southeast or the south-south, that are cautioning people. The north are struggling behind what the youth want to do. That is number two. Number three is, even if that any traditional stool in Lagos now wanted to use the Oro as a tactic to scare people away, I believe they have a time for it. Either it starts by 4 a.m. and ends by 10 or 8 or 9. You can't tell me that they will shut down the whole of Lagos, from morning till night for the festival they want to do. It is not possible. I will be in Lagos, and I want to say categorically, I am not against if you choose to do your Oro. Please tell me where and the time where you will do it. I will start my protest. But if you come with a gun, I will shoot you down. If you come with a cutlass to kill me, I will butcher you first before you come near to me. That is my take. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Who's going next? David, are you there? Who's supposed to go next? Lami?
I think I think
Don't
Fina
post,
may
don't
be
post,
next.
please.
Okay.
Equity, no the equity again, but good morning, Sha. Yeah,
No,
good morning, speakers, listeners, and people in the web. Ha, well. Nigeria. I know. So is it safe to say this people coming out for Oro, are they another IPOP in the West? Well, I want to see how this will unfold. I want to see, really. But Bellamy, I hope you're ready to fulfill engage these guys? Well, I see them, they're ready. These guys are ready to kill. Let me see the energy Nigerians are coming with to kill them too. Well, I wish all the protesters the best of luck. I hope they achieve what they intend to achieve. I think August 1st will really tell us where this country is going. We will know. And I'm intrigued to see how that unfolds. I'll yield for now. I don't want to over vomit. Let me just gather much of my thoughts because my trailer is full. And if I start to be throwing shots, imperfect, more than no mute me. But I dare.
All right, Dan first. I think after you, I will go to Kalu. After Kalu.
Well done, sir. All protocol duly observed. Firstly, I'll say the welfare and well-being of people is more paramount than the laws and culture or tradition of any place. The laws, the culture, the tradition is made for people, is made for humans, and not the other way around. Our laws are made to serve us. Our cultures should be made to serve us as a people. Same with
Sorry,
our.
is anyone speaking, please?
Oh, I'm speaking. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Is anyone speaking?
Dan, they speak. Dan, proceed.
But before then, yes, I can hear you now. How are
To organize a people. But if you find out that these cultures, these laws, this tradition is hell bent on making you suffer, then there is no need. I said this to say, the oral tradition, if it's becoming quote and unquote, I know this is there any other word I can use now that would not sound insulting? But I'll say it anyway. If it's becoming quote and unquote useless to a people, then of what use is it? Your people are suffering. Your people are suffering, but you decide to trap them with a culture. What does that make you? But my problem will be to the people themselves. If you allow these things, if you allow this culture to trap you, to put you in bondage, then we will continue to be in bondage. Our laws we know is not working, then we'll fine-tune it to favor us. If our culture is not working, we'll fine-tune it to favor us as humans. Humans were not made to service the cultures. We came before this culture. We were the ones that organized this so-called culture. So why are they not making the culture? Well, of course, we all know that it's becoming a weapon. And like I did say, I know Mr. Femi doesn't like to hear this. You know, if it's a protest, I know people would listen. People tend to listen to their culture. But if it's a revolution, because you are really tired.
Imperfect, what's your network?
Because you are really, really tired of what's going on, then I think we'll always overlook culture, tradition, and our laws if they are not favoring us. We've always expected things like this to happen. I know a lot of us shied away from the threat people were receiving during the elections. People said it. They are going to cause mayhem. They are going to kill people. Even your policemen took it they said, take it as a joke, which they did, but we saw the reality of these things. We told people, get harmed in any way, fire for fire. It's not like we say take guns but protect yourself, be ready. If you know that these things are going to happen, how do you fight against it? How do you protect yourself? Be ready. That's what we told people.
But people did say, no, go out, it's going to be peaceful. Come on, don't lie to yourself. Well, they did lie to themselves, and we saw the results. But now they are coming out again with same stories, telling you that they are going to cause mayhem. And with a lot of persons are saying they should take it lightly. A lot of us are saying it's going to be a peaceful protest. Come on now. We all know. I know, like many will always say, it's going to be a peace. But behind, they'll tell you, protect yourself. Protect yourself. Me, I'll always come out openly to tell you, protect yourself in any way you can. You cannot, no one has the monopoly of madness. If it's going to be a joke to, if theirs is a joke to the politicians or to the security personnel, then mine is also should be a joke to the what was it called, the security personnel. Now, the 2012 protest, it was peaceful. We all know why. Because those who caused mayhem were the ones who were protesting. They were the ones protesting. That is why it was peaceful. Now, the peaceful ones want to protest. They are saying it's not going to be peaceful because they are against it. And if anything happens, we know who will be behind the fight and all that. We all know. So what do we actually do now to should I use the word curtail? But we can't curtail it. It's not possible. So, but what do we do as a people? If you shy away from the fact that it might not be peaceful, or you know it's not going to be peaceful, then what do you do? What do you tell people to do? Because you just can't come out here and say it's going to be peaceful. Don't lie to the people. Don't kill them, because you are sending them out to die if you are telling them it's peaceful. I'm saying it's not peaceful, then what should we do? Guard yourself. Be ready. So if I was there, if I was in Nigeria, I'm ready to die. Because like I said before I ended my submission yesterday, I said there is no life. Life is worthless without a purpose. Life is worthless without a purpose. Nigerians right now, there is no purpose for their living. You just wake up in the morning, striving, want to try and find food to eat. You sleep, next day, same thing. So what is life to you? You are surviving. So why should I live? Why should I cherish this life that I've got? And shouldn't I fight? I blame, to be frank, I blame our parents. If they have fought for us, then we won't be in this mess. But we should not leave the same story for our kids. We should not. We should tell them that we fought. And we fought to the finish. We shouldn't give them a story that we fought, we tried our best. No, we should give them that victory. We should tell them this was what we did, and this is why our nation is like this. It is our generation that made it so. If we have to die, if some have to die for it, then we will die. Because there's nothing worth living right now. I'll leave my submission here. Thank you.
Mazi, check your DM. Check your
All right,
DM,
thank you
Mazi.
very much. Nanny, go ahead after you, Daniel.
Hi, good afternoon. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
audible?
can you go ahead? Yeah.
Okay, I want to start by saying, Mr. Femi, when did you change your name? Perfect. Which one be Femi? It's this Femi Onano. Get wahala, sha. Okay, so yeah, I want to speak on two things. I feel Nigerians now we first for call. Now mad people now in the room, all these things are expected. They will sound the saying, get their mentality
Even
in
without
election to me.
without
What?
tax, you have your right as a Nigerian citizen. Or
God bless you. I just want to
without,
they know what they are doing. They want people to forget that they have rights. That is the kind of country we are. They want people to assume that, oh, you don't have a right. You can't. This is why I say this is a kakistrosi. What do you call that? It's not even democracy anymore. We're living like slaves. Like, can you imagine? the president, now be Baba for protests. This man has led protests in the past. So all of a sudden are they using NSAS as NSAS was fucking peaceful until the last day. It was actually, and they hijacked it. We all saw it. We all saw clips. So why are you trying to say that? Oh, we're talking peaceful protest. You're telling us if we come out. Yeah. It was even them that stressed. I saw a space that was recorded where they said they're going to shoot people. That came out during that will come out during the Oro festival or whatever. I don't even get this Oro thing. I stayed in Ejibo when I was growing up. I actually I know what Oro is about because I stayed in a place where they practice that thing. That was there when I was little. I'm even surprised that they still practice Oro at this era that we are in. When Nigeria won't develop, like we can't advance in this kind of way, man. These things are barbaric things. Like they do that kind of tradition where they kill people. That festival thing, it happens in the night. That masquerade, they say it comes out at night. Women are not supposed to come out. It's not something that happens during the day. They announce it like then when I was small. They will announce it in school. We'll close. They say, oh, Oro is coming out because that Ejibo is like a Yoruba place. You get? Not in this kind of modern area like the whole of Lagos. They won't call it Oro. For what? A carnival. I've been on lockdown. What does that even mean? May they not try to do. We all know what Oro is about. The night stuff is not something that happens during the day. And it's just women that don't come out. You can't come and do such a thing during the day and people, you expect people not to go to work because of Oro. And if I'm not believing or if I'm not a traditionalist, are you going to tell me I shouldn't come out because of Oro festival? Now lockdown, now COVID. I don't understand these people. Who they whine? I beg. Seriously, we need to be very, very. It is for countering us. Maybe we don't know the chicken now because they are trying to make you scared to the point where you don't even know your right again. That's what's happening here. You get, and now when we cause some, we are not supposed to plan any fucking protest. It's meant to be spontaneous. Just do your thing. That was what Kenyans did. But we coming on spaces talking about protests from morning to night. You're giving these people ideas like they're on that same space listening to you. You know, it's very, very stupid. I'm very sorry, but it's a very stupid thing. Why would you be announcing protest when you know that these governments are very, very sorry?
Can you guys hear me now?
Okay, we know they hear you. Other people they hear me. I don't understand your network.
You they hear me?
Can you hear me, Equity?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Can hear.
Don't mind, Mr. Femi. So yeah, I just want to say something. To me, when election comes, people should be very, very smart. We've seen now that Nigeria, we are better apart than together. That's the honest truth. So running away from this one Nigeria not being being a scam, don't run away from it. This is pure reality. You're seeing it. They showed us during last election, when they said and when they attacked Peter Obi, an Igbo man, because of what? Because he's an Igbo man. He's still being attacked today when he did nothing wrong. You know, Atiku is the one that stood for the protest. Yet it's Obi that is taking the bait for it. Why? Because he's Igbo. You understand? Igbo people don't talk, say they don't want protest. Wait to concern Peter Obi for the matter. They see they call him name for what? So this is already an obvious sign that Nigeria cannot be won. So nobody they deceive you with the idea of one Nigeria. No, Nigeria. Well, this protest that is going to happen, to be very honest, is not going to be the solution to our problem. I'm just supporting them because I'm a Nigerian and I want change. Do you understand? But this protest that is going to happen. It has already been hijacked. There is nothing you can do about it. You will see what will happen. They are going to, turn it to another thing entirely. It has already been hijacked because all these politicians they are very smart. But the protest that is going to, come, the revolution that is going to happen in Nigeria, which is going to be spontaneous, and you can mark it down anywhere. Not be about spacing. We will all vex. Tribalism will not affect it. Religion, everybody will be angry because by that time they already know what they want. But right now we're just deceiving ourselves. We just go try, and it's not bad in trying. There's no harm in trying, but it's not the solution. This protest is not what it's going to. It's not going to be effective at the end. We can mark it anywhere, and that's the honest truth because it has already been hijacked. Take it anyway. You will see what will happen in the end. You need to understand the kind of country you are in. When these people are smart, be smarter. Be thinking the way politicians are thinking. That's the way we shouldn't be thinking that these people they care about it. They don't give a fuck about you and I. They don't. So anybody that is on this space playing tribalism, they craze. To be very honest, because APC will not be there forever. there will be a time where they will stay. Another party will take over. So you can enjoy your corruption for now, but there's always a time when everything your own this guy, his own tenure will end. He can't be a president forever now. No. So how do you want to be playing tribalism over your own people? People are suffering. Yeah, you're still playing tribalism at this time. It shows that you're a wicked person. Even devil is better than you. You're a wicked person, and one day your cup will full. That's what I want to say. Because for me, Orona Rob, I'm sorry, I'm not coming after anybody festival, but to me, to be very frank, that Orotine, a very barbaric practice. They keep people over that thing. They keep a lot of. If you go and Google about it, it's a very, very barbaric festival nonsense, whatever. I don't even know. They keep people about doing those days. They keep people. They do rituals. So why are we even celebrating it for? What is that? What we need now? There you go. This Nigeria matter the verse. When I'm talking about Nigeria, I'm always very emotional because I don't tire. I swear. So I yield. Thank you.
Sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
Can you guys?
yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Park, hold on, please. Good day, everybody. Hope you guys are good. You see, there's a reason why they still revere the Oba of Benin today. There's a reason why Oba of Benin today is being respected. Last year during the election, all of a sudden, decided to do Uru festival in February. This year, they didn't do it. Now, hungry Nigerians, concerned Nigerians, they decided that they want to protest peacefully in Nigeria. All of a sudden, some people are saying that don't protest in our state, go back to your state to protest. They ignored them. Now they want to bring out Uru festival again, or whatever. I talked about it some days ago. Space 3-4 days ago. Since yesterday, it has been trending. Uru in Lagos. Back in the days, if you want to do Uru, and even our parents says, by 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you know, go see anybody in the house. My dear Yoruba brothers and sisters, if you now go allow these politicians use our culture and our tradition just because of their own selfish interests, you know, go make sense. So, I tell you now, it will not make any sense. Why is now all this wine? I not do now. Abi, we will start. I don't know around 12 a.m. till like 3 or 4 a.m. back then. Now I want to ask the one now where the one will you be during the daytime or during business hours? Or I will say we will start by 6 p.m. and end by 6 a.m. It is not possible. The least you guys can do is tell the governor to say, okay, there will be coffee in Lagos State on 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., which it won't be possible. You guys should come down. I'm still asking, comrade, I beg, that letter, that these APC guys go have that thing out, put them out there. I know why they ask, because I want to say my own mind on that issue. Now, on my face like 2 or 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I was saying that how can I be the plan protest? Like it is not done that way. They begin to attack me. Kenyans plan their own, blah 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 blah. Nigerians will not do the talk. One thing. When I want to do something like a month ahead, when they plan and they come, they give them information. We are not yet ready, sure, but I'm still curious about that letter. I want to know if my APC guys did that thing or not just it actually came out from Oba's office. And then I want to know if those in that state, if they will still go ahead and protest or not. Those are my questions. Equity, I beg, who they go next? I just watch
Can I answer that, Mabi?
Comrade, hold on,
Yes,
comrade, hold
comrade, I
on.
beg.
Before you continue, okay, comrade, go ahead. No worry, go ahead. I will talk later.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
comrade from is
Go ahead, no worry.
I want to know actually.
Okay, I greet the house. Now, good afternoon. You know, say when that parable when they say now when matter never sets, now woman when they run, go still they use hand they hold the two things when go
The
to
whole
black
dress,
some for chest.
the whole dress, yeah.
But when matter don't set, the person don't they use hand they hold anything again. See, for this to start with this letter, so as I come online, so now see, but I want to strongly believe, say who put this letter out here, not go do am, say you just carry do am. I want to believe, say it's really from the authority that is in the letterhead. So I want to believe because person no go fit just go do am, come through where and put for social media. If somebody try am, we go get as e be. Then in terms of to
my,
obey,
my
in
brother,
terms of obey,
my
sir,
brother, my brother. Now for same Nigeria when they say the person forge Tinubu Buhari signature, take them to the sign check, the embezzle money. You know here?
you know say
Okay.
Buhari,
Now
Buhari na Buhari na
I want
government.
now
Buhari
I
no fit lay cause.
want to confirm. Okay, good.
Buhari no fit lay cause. He can only give a command.
Yeah.
From this
Okay.
office now, this office can lay cause. And so that's by the way. Then this letter I read down. This letter say it say appeal to the general public to give the federal government enough time. Now appeal. It cost the appeal. Not too appeal they there. He appeal to the general public. They cost the appeal to the federal government. So now two things. So before the protest now, federal government gets the time frame to implement the things when we say the citizens they demand for. It's as simple as that. So Obad already begged them now. Let me say, okay, this letter is from the letterhead. So the letterhead already begged one of the authority, which is currently in power, which currently have the right to make things happen as we speak. You don't beg them. Say, do this, do that, do that, do that. Hear the cry of the public. Don't beg them. They constantly beg the citizens, the general public, say, I beg you, see. So now two people he beg. Now for the two people now to say, okay, the first one when be say get power now, say okay, make it begin the activate things. Then when when the government do the activate things, of course, nobody like protest now. Because protest day now, lights not go day. Person will they find fuel till they pump it up. So if by God's grace say government answer, protest not go day now. Because for me, I really don't see any need of all these big protests if government is working. No need of protest if government is working. I was in a space almost throughout last night, Yoruba space. They talk different, but they capture some things before I could contribute to the space crash. What do you mean be one ask? Is it not just Kukuma better? Say every region, any resources when they come out from every region, use and develop your region. Because the idea of when during that instance, when they say protest, they don't really participate. They're not poor body. Why? Because their person was in government. Now the West person at the government, some of them they say they don't want to participate based on tribe. If that goes to say, for instance, say if say PO still win, some person goes for still protest because some persons PO could have ameliorate some things, and those ones that were benefiting from the corrupt system will not be benefiting from the corrupt system again. And they will not those people now will not instigate some persons to say go and protest for XYZ. So protest would have still emerge. And if you look at again now, Oga PO, now person will be say he did very calm. This country, to rule this country, you got the radical. If you know the radical, they go just get the woman to handle your matter. You got the radical. Because these protests, you know, go make the job say, okay, every region, things that are coming from your side, use it to develop your side. Every region, this parliamentary system of government, it would have just be better. Before Lord Lugard can't turn us to waiting, we don't know, carry us in one Nigeria, when one Nigeria, no one, one Nigeria, no one identity. You don't matter tire me. However, that they talk the protest. I just they look and they consult, and they make calls, and they call stakeholders, say how far, how now they see this matter. People don't follow me talk, say man. The solution to this matter, because protests will always arise. The solution, say, make every region use their resources to develop their place. And I think that one, when we say now one of the things when we say everybody supposed to see, they anticipate for inside the protest. Make they do this every region, this parliamentary system of government. May they just activate them. If now the East, may they use their resources, develop their side. West, use your resources, develop. South, use your own. North, use your own. Call this one Nigeria. No, you know one Nigeria anything. No. If they look for job now, say if you know they speak this language, they not give you that job. If your person not did there. Too much nepotism. It didn't tire me, honestly.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who never speak? Now Daniel must go next, I beg. There's this lady who they come request mic. She dey go down on it. I don't know what's wrong with that network. Daniel, are you there? Over to you, please. Tinubu dey appeal say make dem no protest.
Oga, that letter is not from Aso Rock.
Now wait now. Since now appeal, now Tinubu don't appeal. Oba now don't appeal. Federal government they appeal. So let nobody protest. Yes or no, King Shu? Because Tinubu too they appeal.
In fact, if perfect, if I say
Tinubu
my letter self.
Nigerian government.
Mais man,
If
understand
perfect,
like
Tinubu
the
no
letter
fit
always
address
there,
the nation.
though.
So make
Tinubu no
people
fit
protest
address
now.
the nation.
Let's forget
Talk
about it
news.
then.
He no fit come give a live
my
broadcast.
letter self go come out maybe this
Yeah, no rate
this
us.
night or tomorrow. My own
Abeg,
letter,
Jerry.
personal letter with my
Which kind
letterhead.
letter?
When I go
So
say happy,
you
me
don't
self
need
go see
appeal.
happy.
When I will go school
I
pass.
go happy.
Yes.
My own letter
When
go
I
come out this
Tinubu
night or
appeal,
tomorrow
please.
morning.
You guys, I'm also appealing.
Yes, I will
Don't
happy.
protest,
I
guys.
will appeal to the
I'm also
organizers of
appealing.
the
Yes,
protest.
King
I
Shu.
also appeal to the federal government.
Abi make everybody
Man,
appeal.
Ukukuma they happy. Now happy now.
They
Let's
dey
happy.
craze, all
Yes,
of them.
now. Appillators. Apollonians.
Imperfect, the
You
protest, we are appealing to the government.
Now,
See, this appeal.
appeal.
Thank you. Thank you to talk this thing. Because see, this letting government to know what the right thing to do. They know the right thing to do. They don't want to make people they are hungry. If I go buy get up $150 billion, where I mean dollars go buy get. I do not see Nigerians crying every day. They don't read news. It's everything coming up. Let's say the truth, man. To hell with
Put
all
me,
the
not yet say northerners, people they say Tinubu, they don't shut Aso Rock.
If you can hear me, to hell with you. You can sleep well. You are eating.
Father, I beg.
How this
Don't talk
respect
about
too
us.
much?
Please, nobody. No,
He can't remember saying him be real father.
I said,
When Obasanjo will come out with his.
guys, look now, wait. I beg, comrade and King.
200,000. They go buy them. These people that shoot them there everywhere.
Okay.
They're not hungry. These people.
I beg, na 5 minute speech in the give. I beg, na 5 minutes.
As a real
To speak.
Anyway, Femi on Nanketi Abian on Igbo.
You know, they push these narratives over because I don't have any of those accounts. What if we since Twitter so they give this man no BP? What if we open Facebook and also replicate the same thing there?
Of you to be aware that the Omambala Festival will happen on the 1st of August 2024 in the whole of Anambra State. The festival will happen on the 1st of August in the whole of Enugu State. Same thing is applicable in Ebonyi, Abia, Rivers, Imo, Akwa Ibom, and Cross River and Delta State, and parts of Benue.
please, it is advised that you should stay at home. Please don't even move around. Sit at home because special masquerades, the type that you have never seen before, the type you've never heard before, will be moving around that day. And to our women, please do not come out before you'll be struck with the gods of vengeance. Stay in your house. Close your windows. Should all of us want to run mad in this country? We'll go run down mad, finish. I see this Oro festival. Me, I dey like festival. You know, say for Southeast, I want festival because as they do the festival like this, all of us they move around. You get, you go watch people they do festival now. So we'll go join the festival, Oro festival. I hope say they get enough food.
Now it's like they thought
Hope
they
say
share
food day.
food there. If they share food, you
Hope
go
say
join
drink
now.
day.
Festival
All
no
of
be
us
party,
go
so.
because Cross River people they do festival. Will they go? People they travel. Go Cross River festival. The other day, one community do Cross River for do festival for Abia State. One yoncha go watch am. White woman go there go watch am. Still tell us story. You understand? See this festival, all of us go follow do am. I beg, gather. May we they go. See the first it go sweet. We go even spread money. See that festival. We'll join them, dance the masquerade. We'll go wear white, join them. You understand? So Oro Festival is for the good of the economy. I support tourism. We all support tourism. So if the Oro Festival is happening on the protest day, ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria people like patina. Not before NSAS people they go. I know people like Chinenye go now because of man Chinenye go NSAS. Go they dance the video. Don't forget that the video song or that one. I know all of them will go NSAS because of man, and the one will go because they won't go drink, they won't go party. So I beg, I dey beg una, come out en mass. I'm hearing that Olamide will be at the Oro Festival. So those who have not seen Olamide before, please, Olamide will be at the Oro Festival. What if this guy name? Perfect. You know, say I know Sabi Nigerian music. That one where they do Zuzu. What in be name?
Zazu, Portable.
Eh?
Portable.
Portable even there.
And they even
Portable.
and they even
Portable
invited
is coming for the Oro Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me why you would not be at the Oro Festival.
They even invited his twin brother as a special artist.
I bet they
special
share
guest
rice. They share
I
rice.
hear
Then
say
they-
Speed Darlington himself. I hear
There's now
say Omo
Speedality is coming too. Because now
come the
with
Oro
them,
Festival.
Speedo
Now
is
beg would they
coming there.
beg would they beg or do Mejemen no even go the Oro Festival because he still be pastor, I be prophet. Now beg would they beg him. So I beg, Oro Festival is not going to stop us from expressing ourselves. And for my very good friend and the brother, the Oba of Benin, I'm still waiting for confirmation from the Oba's palace that letter circulating is from the Oba. I believe that he's a statesman. I'm still waiting for him to confirm that it is true. Then I will come for him. You understand? Then he will explain to me because I know according to the letter, they were invited to Abuja. And from the correspondence in Abuja, they now came up with the notion to circulate that information. But no problem. I hope when he went to Abuja and interacted with the Abuja people, I hope the money they gave him, that he shared part of the money to the people of Edo State. The legacy and the loot to the people of. If you know do am, Ogu they fly around. If you know do am, and that is if Naim put this letter out, if he confirm saying put this letter out, if you know share, even if na 100 naira they share for that, if they no share, Edo people won't give them. Wallahi, Nigeria no go enter all of us. Nigeria no go enter all of us because for him to be a traditional ruler is not by chance. It's because there's the people that exist in Edo State. And all of this time, Nigeria has been happening to the people of Edo State. There is hunger in the land. I've not heard him speak about the dilapidation, the bad economy, and the rest of them. So why is it that it's time for people to express themselves? You are now bringing excuse, let's give Tinubu time. Ladies and gentlemen, how can we give Tinubu time? How? Tell me one good reason why I should give Tinubu time. Jonathan was sworn in as the president of Nigeria on 5th May 2010. He completed Yar'Adua's administration, and he was sworn in again when he won the election on 29th May 2011. That is when he officially became president on his own capacity, not completing another person's tenure, on his own capacity. From 29th May 2011 to 1st January 2012, when Jonathan announced the removal of subsidy, was roughly 7 months. 7 months. In that 7 months, nobody said that Jonathan have not had enough time to implement all the plans he has for Nigeria. Nobody said, let's give Jonathan additional time. People came out on the streets. They were mobilized left, right, and center to protest against Jonathan. Ebola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn in on May 29, 2023. On that very day, he came up with a statement that he's removing fuel subsidy. We Nigerians have given him time since May 29, 2023 to 25th July 2024. That's how many months? That is 13 months. Or, sorry, I'll say 14 months. It's 14 months now. It's no longer 13 months. 14 good months now. Today is 25, 4 days from now. 14 good months. Is it madness? You remove subsidy. You had more money to yourself. Yet you cannot feel your impact in the economy 14 months after you were sworn in as the president of this country. But some other guy who only had 7 months before removing subsidy and was even providing incentives, you did not allow him. You did not give him any. You did not allow him to breathe. Ebola Ahmed Tinubu, you are not going to breathe. We will suffocate you till you leave that presidency. We are. See, henceforth, this will not provoke me. We will suffocate you till you leave that presidency. You're a criminal. You're not even qualified to be the president of Nigeria. There is no evidence. There's nothing, no concrete evidence that showcases that, oh, this guy qualifies to be the president of this country. A drug baron. Show me any other country in the world where a drug baron is ruling the country. Show me any other country, even in the remotest village, small countries in Africa or in the Caribbean, where you can say, oh, look at this country. They are ruled by somebody who has no certificate. It's a shame. The only thing Tinubu have come to do is to kill and destroy. Your friend Buhari destroyed this country for 8 years. You did not save him. You supported him. Now you came through the back door and you want to finish the country, pata pata. Instead of you to finish this country, pata pata, Tinubu, we are going to waste you and your family, pata pata. Because you didn't give any grace to others. You did not give grace to your predecessors. You did not give any grace to Jonathan. You were instrumental in removing him. You were instrumental in destroying the fastest growing economy on the continent. You were instrumental in destroying the top 20 biggest economy in the world. We are not going to tolerate it anymore. If you like, go and meet Imperfect and start organizing masquerade, Mao festival. If you like, go and meet Omas Therapy and say you want to do Breed Border Niger Union 2. If you like, go and meet Simon Epa and say you are going to declare Biafra August 1st. If you like, go and meet Boko Haram people and say that you are going to declare Arewa Republic or Republic of Ansaru on August 1st. Tinubu, na thunder go fire you. You are not going to listen. If you like, allow me to finish what I'm saying. All this, so you see, these are the issues. You and this, your Mami Water or your white garment church bell ringing type. I'm not good with it. Please allow me to finish my submission. Otherwise, I will leave this space for you. And again, your fake pastors and prophets, the one you mobilized before the election. If you like, go and bring them back and tell them to go and start issuing statements and go and start organizing crusades. January. I'm giving you ideas now. July 31st, on August 1st, we are not going to listen to anybody. Even if you like, bring Jesus Christ, come back this time. We know they listen to Broje. Yeah, your section is timed out. If you cannot govern the space called Nigeria, Tinubu, fuck off. Fuck off because you are incompetent. Fuck off because you are unqualified to rule this country. I yield.
Thank you so much. APC guys, really on comment section say I don't turn my space to echo chamber. If you see it that way, no wahala.
Them they
You can't
craze. Then they
just
craze.
you can't just come on my
Yala.
space on speaker on listener session like 2 minutes ago. You met like over 8 people still requesting the mic before you, and over 5 or 6 or 7 people on speaker section that also want to speak before you, and you're already complaining that it is not echo chamber. When they open our own space, do you guys give other people chance to speak? When that man that looks like that board with the do short put, what be name? APC now sponsor go UK.
That guy,
That
Sega
guy
Link.
with
I mean,
the
which one?
mini bar, Sega Link. When he opens space, they attack, they talk nonsense 2 days ago. Do you guys allow other people to speak? Okay, I'll allow you to speak, but you have to wait. There are like 5 or 6 persons here on speaker section that want to speak, and like over 8 people pressing the mic. So you can join the queue. If you cannot wait, you can gladly leave. No vex. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's hear from Liberty Champion, and then come to Amunike. Then go from there, come to Omar, then come to Pastor Solomon. And Mr. Fact, you've spoken before, then come to NASA. That's from me. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, my brothers and sisters, my fellow Biafrans.
Please respect me. You can
Oh, my
you can
uncle Femi Onanuka
Now
Mohammed.
you're talking. Yes, thank you so much. Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
My uncle
I don't
Femi,
look
how you doing
everybody.
now? Long time no.
I do.
Long time to no chat you, man. In fact,
Tinubu the press our neck.
in fact, you know what? This is my own appeal. I am appealing to all well-meaning Nigerians. I appeal to you. Go out and stand up for your rights. This is my appeal. And I'm appealing to the federal government, Oponu government of Nigeria. Make sure, say, no Nigerian blocks and see. Then, now they sign. In fact, we go read that law well. We go read that law well. Every law they have signed into whatever. Now, an avenue to loot and siphon. Then, now, say, Oba no go fit come talk with mouth. Why? It has to be neutral. It has to appear, see, the Oba is the Oba of everybody. The Oba of both the naughty and the good child. You see, he no go support one against the other. So make we not too, say, even the same Oba, they don't carry and go court. I mean, not be the same government. They have tried to disrespect him, but he maintained a dignified stance. You see, so make una no worry. Shebi then say na oro the informed is named no business, nobody's business. I'm appealing to them to make sure say all their admirals, all their thugs, all the people they are mobilizing. I'm appealing to them to make sure say then gather them, lock them inside one cell and keep and trade the key for the period where this protest is going on. That's the appeal I'm giving to them. The appeal is to is missing because see, nobody knows. See, my brother Neni, you say Nigerians are coming on space to be planning. Those who are going to champion this protest, they are not on space. So forget us when they talk about them more. They are not on space. Remember, there are 250 million Nigerians, and the people that are going to be doing this thing, they are not on space. There are a lot of people, thousands and millions, who have been quiet, who are quietly doing their thing. They not talk to anybody. They not anybody. They are just waiting for the day and we go see the full force. I just hope and pray that this will be a turning point of no going back, because this is the one thing that has united Nigerians. For the first time, all Nigerian youths, minus the idiots who are trying to be fools. You see that.
Right now, you don't come and know the kids say.
Oh my.
I won't even take much of the guy's time. So I was on the space listening, and I heard someone say something I disagreed with. So that's why I decided to ask for the mic. So now protest is enshrined in our constitution. Everybody has the right to protest. I'm in full support of protests as long as it's peaceful. But this is the only criticism I have for this protest that is going on now. I have a problem with the tone of the protest, and I feel it has to change. You get like the slogan itself, it has to change. When you say stuff like and bad governance, Tinubu must go, people would doubt if your protest is genuine. And I heard someone say Tinubu was instrumental.
Are you not hungry in this country?
I've never begged you for money. Like if I'm hungry, that's my own business. I'll handle my.
If they reduce it to 100 now, don't buy it.
Please, guy, don't throw me off my train of thought. I don't really have much to say. Just the criticism I want to give. I just want the tone of the protest.
Hypocrisy is today that you now remember.
Una dey marginalize me for our space. See you. Just change the tone.
What about the tone of Uncle Femi? That tweet where Uncle Femi tweet. What about the tone? What do you say to that tone?
What tweet did he tweet? Who was Uncle Femi?
Femi and see Ananuga. The host of this space. You not see the tweet when he tweets? When he say na obedience and to be 9 ways to get violence. What is that tone? What do you have to say to that tone?
That's Bayo Onanuga, not I don't know any.
Okay, whatever.
No, 2012, you were not born.
What is the tone?
They just get back to you. Where were you 2012?
See, look, in 2012, Jonathan was not removed to protest.
Don't talk about 2012. I'm talking about Bayo Onaniga's tweet. What is the tone? Don't go to 2012.
Can you guys allow him speak, please? Let him speak now. Let him speak. Just everybody mute your mic. Just let him speak. Just allow him talk. Go ahead. Yeah, talk your talk.
So, like, when you say stuff like Tinubu was instrumental in removing Goodluck Jonathan, Jonathan was not removed through protest. He waited till the next ballot to remove him, like the way it is done in every democracy. He was not removed through protest. So what I like to note, if we protest from now to tomorrow, Tinubu is not going anywhere. I want people to put that at the back of your mind. And you put Oro Festival. Oro is not happening anywhere. I don't know why we're even discussing that tweet from a clear propaganda account. Someone just changed his account to a government name and posted something, and we are all running with it. Like it's almost like you need something to fuel your rage. Because if you go through that guy's post, you will know that this one is a troll account. Just go through his media. I don't know why we are here discussing a propaganda account. So that's the two things I wanted to point out. If anybody has any question for me, I'm still here. So that's it.
Yeah. So now.
Somebody said something here. I don't know if it was Bellamy, but he said something that I agree with, that I have not seen that festival from a credible source, from an authority that I can say, okay, yeah, it's coming from them. So that's why I'm not speaking much about it, because we've not seen the right outlets where it's supposed to come from. Again, you see, one thing I say is, I don't know why men fight for the gods. Abi, you say Oro Festival Day, say make we no come out. Why a human being go come out? Come they check which human being come out. We dey fight for the gods now. If you say Oro Festival Day, make human being no come out. You too no come out. Just day, make we see, make Oro fight for himself. Make we see how if anybody come out, make we just hear thunder from our house. The houses they strike the person dead. But as long as I'm not hearing thunder, I'm hearing people flogging people. I'm hearing people shooting people. I'm hearing people carrying machetes. Nah, lie. Now I be say, nah, no, they do any festival. Because I don't know why men are fighting for gods. You have so much faith in your gods and you believe. And not only Oro, in all parts of Nigeria, even if it is in Igbo land, even if it's in Abia, Imo, Ondo, and anywhere if you want to do any traditional thing, any festival, traditional festival, please don't fight for the gods. Yes. Tell us, don't come out. Then be in your house. Don't come out to shoot me. Let me come out. Let me see if your Oro will not strike me dead. Then don't fight for him. Because that's what we do. If your Oro cannot fight me, cannot send thunder to fire anybody that is coming out against it, let the gods fight for themselves. See, time don't pass for all those nonsense one they do. That time when we're small, they tell us that the masquerade. See, let your gods fight for themselves. So don't come and tell me if anybody comes out, we will shoot. Why are you shooting? Why is a human being coming to fight for God? So that I've had that position for a long time, and I know it. That is human beings that will put tradition and come, and the human beings will come and enforce tradition, and the human I beg, the time for those games have passed. Okay, and then for me, when people are saying, "Oh, you guys came online and you were talking about this protest," make una leave am. Whether we did not talk about it online, whether we talked about it online, whether these people will still do what they will do. Okay, Kenyans did not talk about it online. Did it stop them from shooting? They still shot people. We had snipers from top the buildings shooting people's brains up. NSAS, did we talk about it? We did not talk about it. It just happened organically. Everybody came out. Didn't they kill? Didn't they shoot? So what? Whichever way, whether una talk about them for 100 years, the evil people, they know they sleep. They are always there, ready to attack because they know say their way is not pure anyways. So they are always ready. They're always on their guard. Now we know they on our guard. Now they lose guard. They are always, even if you don't talk about the protest and people just wake up one morning, like one breeze, wind of change blow, all of us waka come outside, they will still attack. Right? And when they start to attack, they will be coming up with plans on the spot strategies on how to counter us. So I'm done with all this coming to blame people and saying, "Oh, we came out and we're talking about it, my sister, my brother." Whether you talk, whether you don't talk about it, they will still use the same strategy. And the same strategy is to stop the product. So they will do whatever they want to do. See, you think say Tinubu no person where use propaganda, where use protest come into power, where use protest, they pursue other people. You think he doesn't sit down sometimes and say, "Oh, this thing I've been doing, somebody might want to use it against me. If they do it, what am I going to do?" Blah 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 blah. They know they get mind, they know they get head to plan for good things, but they go always get head to plan for bad things because they are bad themselves. That's what they do. So whether we talk about the protest or we don't talk about the protest, whether we say let's cancel this one because we have talked about it long enough and they know and if you say okay, let's not talk about it, we'll just show up one day, the inevitable go happen. It go happen. That's it. Whatever will happen will happen. Whatever will be. It go. There is no, even if you postpone this protest till 3 years, the same thing they will do. They will still come out and attack protesters. Check the strategy. That's how it has always been everywhere. It's not about the change. So it's not about, "Oh, we fuck up. They talk about process." That is why they are doing. When Orofi were doing elections, did we know that they were going to come and say Igbos will not vote in Lagos? We didn't know. Me and you, we don't know. But the bad people, they had their plan long ago. They know that when election comes, this, we don't do. Because evil people, because they plan their evil, Now we good people, now we just, they know they plan. When they do anything. So it's not about if you talk, if my brother, if you talk, if you know, not the same thing. So let's just do this anyways, guys. Yes, some might do it afraid, some might do it fearlessly, but in any way, which one? In our two methods. Is that you do it afraid or you do it fearlessly? Now you go choose the one where you want to. But by all means, let's do this, guys. Let's either do it afraid or do it fearlessly. Thank you. I yield.
Wait first. I don't know.
Perfect. Well, am I audible?
Loud and clear. We dey hear you.
Okay, thank you. Well, Nigeria. See, I just read the statement coming from the service chiefs. Mr. Imperfect, you grew up in the barrack. Me might be barrack boy. I stayed in Depot, Zaria, and I saw how soldiers were recruited and how they passed out. They do their passing out parade. They take oath. We have what we call color party, and they bring those flags and lower them down, and then they come and take oaths. They don't take those oaths for themselves. They took that oath to defend the integrity of this nation. And I believe that the oath does not involve killing innocent Nigerians. If not for that, things are not going the way they ought to go. We are not supposed to see soldiers in our streets. When our fathers were soldiers, we were always with them in the barrack. We were almost all through our life, they were spending their time in the barracks. Not now that soldiers have become street boys. Street boys. They can go anywhere they want. That is why this nation is not getting it right. Now, to the service chief and to the inspector general of police, you say you will not watch this nation burnt down. But I dare say to you that it's unfortunate that right under your nostril, right under your face, soldiers in their thousands, some useless bandits have killed our soldiers in the barracks. That you, Oga soldier, very soon you will retire. You will retire and you will be like anyone. If you like, put waka for bulletproof car.
Can I pastor? He say, eh? Like, say, really? I say, yes.
Yeah.
These chiefs that didn't do well at the end, it was killed that they killed him. Let me tell you, you will come threatening you and heaven will not fall. But I say to you, see, Nigeria is coming to a limit. Don't take Nigeria for granted. We are.
That beat for you. I don't tire for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what you guys are trying to do here, but it's called harmony. Okay. So harmony.
Figure advice and uncle figure, whatever it is. Do you understand? It is so unfair that what is happening is happening. But at the same time, I feel like you all have failing. You've fallen short of understanding or reading the room. And that is the reason why we all keep making the same mistake every day and every time and every day. When you look at people who are on this space currently, you would realize that you all failed to recognize where you come from as indigenous people to your own very place. You should be proud of where you come from. And that place should become your topmost priority. But a lot of you are channeling the wrong, anger, the wrong energy in the wrong place. Does life revolve around Lagos as indigenous people of that geographical location called Nigeria? The answer is no. But you have made it so relevant that now it looks like life revolves around one very small place compared to where most of you come from. I am an Igbo man, but at the same time, I am ashamed of what is playing out here, all around the whole social media, and all around the whole political spaces and the entirety of our society where we come out from. Why am I ashamed? Are you trying to tell me that Lagos is where life begins and ends in Nigeria? The answer is no. Are you trying to tell me that you cannot see the handwriting on the wall, that it is time for we all to go home to our various places to answer our father and our mother's name? The answer is no. But because a lot of you have chosen to play dumb or not to play like you don't see what is happening, everybody have taken a stand. Who are the only people who are not taking a stand? The same people all the time. You do not want to take a stand like every other person is taking a stand. We see, I didn't come here to rant, but it's a voice of reasoning. It's a thought-provoking conversation I want to have with a lot of you here. Those in the north are beginning to tell you that they are taking a stand, that they want the menace to continue. A lot of the people in the southwest who have the voices are coming out to also take a stand, that this is what they want. Why don't you put this energy in the right place? It is obvious nobody wants the entity called Nigeria anymore. Everybody wants to go home. Why don't you want to go home? Why don't you want to go fall back to your own territory? Protect it, develop it, decide, flog your leaders and say, you know what, enough is enough. But every day, we keep making the same mistake, and we keep making the same mistake, and we keep making the same mistake. And then I keep looking at my people and I weep. I weep bitterly for a lot of you because mental psychosis of self-denial is a real problem of us. We think we know it all. We think we are the best. We think we have the power. We can do anything we want to do. But your home is fucked up. And you care about someone else's home who is also fucked up.
I have actually. All right, thank you so much. No,
I would like to know.
I beg. I don't want to know.
If you say minutes, opposite what another person will say,
Leave.
the protest is not end Tinubu.
How you go change now? Nah.
He came out.
Thunder, fire,
He came out.
thunder.
I think they need to be right. When the sun don't face it, they need the country extend. So more the best thing now, Namo just protest. Honestly, the thing is annoying. It's very, very annoying. Because things are very expensive, and somebody will come here to say it's Peter Obi that is saying we should protest is politically motivated. Nothing they politically motivated here. Everybody they vex, and even me, I'm angry. And on that day, I'll be out, honestly. I'll be out because we know if we continue like this imperfect. I am drop here. I get messages where I need to respond to Abeg. Thank you, imperfect Abeg.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I beg.
I said
Peter Obi. That was why Imperfect stated, and I really love the way he stated when OJ was about to display. He said, I can't put it word for word, but he made a disclaimer kind of. So we should have just allowed him speak. And anywhere you see protest, is it that I won't say that we are not self-disciplined, but I know that we are angered and certain things just get to us. But can't we like render all these guys useless the way we did? I personally, or maybe not I personally, the way everyone did to Saga Link or whatever, just leave them dead. And once they make some certain, I don't know, we can just ignore them and just leave them. I don't know if it's possible to have that self-discipline, like just ignore them. You don't go back and forth with them. Everybody know where they are. So I'm just pleading with the very few people here. Once you see some certain things or you hear some certain things about Peter Obi from all these APC people, don't reason with them, don't argue with them, don't go back and forth with them. Let them finish talking, and then we move on immediately. No need to debate with them or anything. So that's just what I want to say within a minute.
Is it my turn to speak?
Bro, this is going to speak indicates it's not yet your turn. Sorry. Yeah? Benny man, how you do today? Greetings to you, please. Please, on speaker section, if you want to speak indicates. If not, we'll take it down to listener section and then move it. Benny
Them, if they end up destroying the passion of those who want a better Nigeria today, tomorrow they won't even have what it takes to say they want a better Nigeria tomorrow. So which means the slavery that they are enduring today is about to consume them. Tomorrow, to tell the person who you have been saying yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes master to, that I'm no longer interested in you as my master, it will be difficult because that person will kill you. That person will slaughter you. Well, tweeted that, oh, you know how many times that guy they always delete tweets when he don't make mistake. When he and Ajuri in Gelale go the fight, he over comments maybe say they no make sense. They don't give us visa. Visa ban has been removed. Next thing, Baba go come out. You see, you are as inconsistent as the person you are following, and the trajectory of your life as a person has a lot to do with the people you follow. Show me your leader, and I will tell you who you are. So if you see, you cannot expect the truth from somebody. See me, I openly come out and say, leadership is all about. Even if Peter Obi rig election, Atiku rig election, Tinubu rig election, eventually Tinubu enter. The first thing a true leader should do is electoral reform. That the path that I took to power is crooked. Don't let me ensure that I straighten it so that the path that the next person is going to take to power, or if I'm really confident of myself as a leader, when it's time for the next election, everybody will be able to have a free and fair election. Like Yaradua did. He said the election that brought me to power had irregularities, and we need to look into it. But you see, the fact that you still want to live in denial, the truth that is in you now was given to you by your parents, and you are going to transfer it to your children. And the future of the Nigeria that you are looking for is not the future of Yoruba alone. It's the future of Nigeria as a collective. So if you feel that it is all about you now, and because the wind of time is tilting towards you, remember, Yoruba will say something that Esofala Shoeni, Ipe Akisa no ti Logbari. Whatever it is that you are enjoying, it's my Yoruba people that I'm talking to you now. Whatever it is that you are enjoying today that is making you shout up and down, gaslight, shut people up. Tomorrow, when you are not enjoying it again, people will shut you up. You will not have the platform to air your opinion about your country anymore. You will not be able to talk about things that are paining you, because when you are supposed to exercise your right, you sold your birthright. Thank you.
You don't have to.
So let's
okay, 10K or 30K that are paying you. And if you're outside the country, they will tell you it's because you are outside, you don't care if it is good for you today, tomorrow, all sort of nonsense. Nobody tells you not to protest. Nobody tell you not to protest. And if I feel that those who are calling for protest are actually calling for anarchy, it's also my own right as a Nigerian citizen to tell you that I don't support anarchy. So you can cry all what you want, you can call me names all what you want. We are all Nigerians, And this country belongs to all of us. And nobody is more Nigerian than the others. And you can't play that BS with me. I have a colleague that is from South Sudan. 6 months ago, right? He asked me and said, please, that he I should advise him how he can relocate his parents to Nigeria. He said before they complained of bad governance, but now they no longer have a country. The only way to remove bad leadership is through election. APC did it in 2014. So don't tell me it's not possible. Work hard. Stop being lazy.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. OJ, why didn't
You cannot come in public space and say you suspect.
You're not man questions. I beg. No weeds.
When
No.
imperfect.
Don't say that.
Imperfect.
So
Right?
if we
We all know how.
suspect,
Omatora, let him speak.
I just want to encourage us that it's a fight. Whatever name, whatever question you want to give.
Solomon. Oga Solomon.
I'm listening.
Oga Solomon.
Yes.
That song we put on. It's like over 20 years old.
Yes, now.
And I think the man losing and to
Sonny Okosun.
Sonny
Okosun.
What's it be 20 years?
The last time I watched the last
No,
time I don't want those talk. Maybe they'll be like, see, if that man
say we either win it or lose it forever. So it's a fight to finish, whether we like it or not. Whether people, I was looking at the definition of protest. Protest can be peaceful, can be violent. That is what the definition means. But the person that determines this peacefulness, see, protest was carried out in Israel. You remember before the crisis, Hamas and Israel crisis, there was serious protest. I think for more than a month in Israel, we didn't hear that the police shot anybody. We didn't hear that. No, so protest is the right of every Nigerian. So but when this government with their propaganda come to want to like paint it like we are anarchists, and they are the real anarchists. They are the real anarchists. Because what is happening, there's nothing as more deadly as killing somebody slowly, somebody that cannot eat. I shared it on Twitter space and I'm repeating it. A child died last week. You know, one of my some of you lose mind. When I don't get sense again, when I don't get sense, not be money, be everything. I am telling you, go and in their generation, selling everybody. Lalong and what this man, former commissioner of information in my state. Do you know that it's headsmen that killed his father? But if you see how this guy was talking, as if not being Papa they kill because of APC. These are people whose I don't know how to describe them, but see, APC time will come and you will understand that the table has turned for you. Thank you, Mr. Imperfect.
And Toke Makinwa, she'll be actress also, right?
Like, but maybe she's an actress because she has been featured in some movies. So she used to be an OAP. I don't know if she still does that, but I guess you can still put her as an actress.
I don't know. Did she do BBL?
Absolutely, not that she did BBL. She do one of.
You had your hand up before that. Anybody that wants to speak should please indicate so I will know person I'll go next. If not, I'll just bring up the speakers, I think. Or Sam, I don't know. Sam, you have a new account again?
I'm not audible, please.
Sam has network issues.
From my mom.
Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Since somebody.
What do you mean?
My name is Ken.
Common social media space. and they try to gaslight everyone. They try to, you know, throw out points that do not make absolutely no sense. Someone came here to say, oh, the demands on the list, that they do not have character, that they are frivolous. On the other hand, that same person is saying that planned protests would not work. We want emergency protests. So if it's an emergency protest and people are coming out to protest, is there any strategic way to go about protest? Is there any plan whatsoever to go about protest? If you're angry and you want change, do you go about strategizing and planning? You don't. You write what you feel like. You put it on your placard and you stand and demand for change. And that's what everybody wants. We want change in Nigeria. We want everybody to demand for what they deserve. As a Nigerian with a Nigerian passport, you deserve food security. You deserve health security. You deserve good road. You deserve electricity. You deserve employment security. If a leader or any politician cannot provide you those basic needs, then he has no business in power. He has no business in the corridors of power. They bring up all these frivolous breaking news. They are planning a festival on the protest day. They are calling on the military the military the security outfit of Nigeria to take on its citizens. They are calling on the police to arrest whoever. 100 million decide to come out. Each state 50 million. I promise you, there is no military, there is no DSS, there's no security outfit in the world that can stop the people from getting what they want. We don't need to strategize. We just need to go out there and cause enough noise, shake the foundations of Nigeria, that these politicians will understand that stealing money is not okay. Standing in front of the camera and talking gibberish, talking down on your people is not from talking. It would not come from countering people that obviously we know that they are slaves already. They can never come out of slavery, even if you beat them to death. They would prefer their slave masters to freedom. So there's no point arguing with them or going into conversation with them. Ignore them. Prepare yourself. Go out there. I heard somebody said, what are we going to do to protect ourselves from thugs or street merchants if they come to attack us? Are your hands tied to your neck? Are your legs tied to your head? You are your own security. Since you were born, have the government provided you security? You've been surviving in Nigeria, didn't you? So why can't you provide security now that you're demanding for your own freedom? You want people to provide security for you? You're coming out to demand change. Of course, they're going to fight back because that's what corruption does. Corruption fights back. But if you're not brave enough, don't come out. Because if you come out, you're ready to stake your life to get freedom. And freedom is not cheap. So you're ready to fight. You're ready to do whatever you can to get your. Is there any stake? That's what Egyptians did. That's what the Kenyans are doing. That's what the people in Uganda are doing. So all these conversations about strategy, about whatnot, it's not important. The important thing is you should be ready to take power by force. Power can never be given to you but free of charge. They will never give it to you free of charge. I repeat it, never. So if you want it, fight for it. If you want it, do anything to get it.